Welcome to Swolehammer. And this is Why to Try, a series where we go over underappreciated models and suggest why to try them. In this edition, we're going over the Sylvaneth Gossamid Archers and what they bring to the table. The Gossamid Archers were released last year with the new Sylvaneth Battle Tome, and like most Sylvaneth models, they're very well sculpted, great looking models. However, they fell flat to a lot of people because of their quote-unquote weak stats and a steep 220 point price tag for 5 models. Recently, they were packaged in the first wave of Regiment of Renown boxes with the Arch Revenant model, and now they are sitting at 210 points, a slight drop that they got at the beginning of the year. Onto what they provide for their price tag. And so they have a 12-inch move, 5-up save, and 2 wounds each. Their range attack is shotgun range, 12-inch range, 11 attacks with the leader, 3's to hit, 3's to wound, no Ren 1 damage. Just from this, it becomes apparent that they are good at being a quick harassment movement, target something weak, and make their lives miserable. However, once you start looking at their abilities, Zephyr Spites and Larval Shafts, that's when things really come together. Getting in such close proximity seems like a huge negative. However, when you unleash Hell and on a 2-up can retreat afterward and then realize that the it rolls for your attacks, that being both when you shoot and when you unleash Hell, do D3 mortal wounds on every 6 you get, things start to get a little scary. While 210 seems pretty hard to swallow, it cannot be downplayed how important mortal wounds are in Age of Sigmar. They're the name of the game, and if you really want to ruin an opponent's game plan, that's the easiest way to do so. Flavor outside of this, the Regiment of Renown Elthwin's Thorn gives this unit actually even more play in other order factions. When taking this Regiment of Renown, Gossamid Archers get +1 to wound when they're near the Arch Revenant you have to take with the regiment. Not highly important because you're fishing for those 6's to hit for the mortal wounds, but still a nice buff. Where things really get crazy is when you can get the altered effect of Zephyr Sprites, where you can deep strike to a terrain feature instead of retreating when you do the Unleash Hell. This can make these units a real headache for your opponent because you can get out of easy double turn range. You can also get easier battle tactics if you need to jet to the other side of the board. This could be great in melee heavy order armies to fill gaps in their game plan where they're not very mobile and lack range threat. This regiment is 310 points, which actually makes them discounted 20 points from their combined point total in Sylvaneth itself. So in the end, why to try Gossamid Archers? Honestly, unless you don't like the models, it's kind of like why not try Gossamid Archers? They are great looking models that have solid value in any order army. Sure, 200 points are pretty high, but at the same time, being able to be fast moving, hard to pin down, and generate insane mortal wounds can be invaluable. As previously mentioned too, they're even easier to slot into other order armies because they're discounted and have bonus buffs. And I wanted to stick this at the end, but they also have seen some tournament play and from our personal playtesting do very well. As I've mentioned a number of times in this video, 200 points seems like a lot for this unit. However, in the grand scheme of things, especially in Sigmar, using 10% of your list as a flex spot really isn't actually that big of a deal. So that's it! Range units are tricky in Age of Sigmar. A lot of people think that range units should have pure damage roles in an army such as Bliss Barbs or Bow Snakes, but that's simply not the case. I do commend GW for thinking outside the box with recent range units, and hopefully y'all learn how to play them in different ways as well. As always, this is Rafiq from Swolehammer. Stay swole.